There's a lot of trash.
Half a year ago, her house was pristine.
Oh my gosh.
If I let this keep going, I'm not going to be able to start coping with anything eventually.
Becca's been through a lot of changes. Oh my gosh!
Today we're meeting Rebecca. She's a single professional. She lives with her cat in a 2-bedroom apartment. So I've only talked to her over Zoom, so I'm really excited to meet her in person.
The big question I had is, what's keeping her from cleaning?
That is what we're gonna find out.
Hi, I'm Jay. Nice to meet you, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Oh my
Our
gosh.
first impression when we walked into Becca's house was the garbage. There was trash everywhere. The trash cans were overflowing and the garbage was spilling onto the floor.
There was garbage on the kitchen counters, takeout boxes, carry-out bags, and wrappers, and the sink was full of dishes that look like they've been there for months.
And there were bugs.
I work for a molecular diagnostic lab and I work at home. I don't use my kitchen sink. When I eat, it's all to-go stuff now. I only use my microwave. I don't use my oven or anything because it's all dirty and full, and I stop using things so I won't accumulate more mess, but then I start ordering out and then the garbage just gets left while I'm working.
This place has so much potential. It's a bright, airy space. I mean, look at her view. It's beautiful. Let's check out the kitchen.
Okay, all you have to get through to the kitchen is this narrow walkway.
My name is James and I'm Becca's best friend. I've known Becca for 10 years. We started working at the same company and we became fast friends, and then we became best friends shortly after. 3 or 4 months ago, I was surprised to see how it looked. It was just a little messy, and I came over one time because she couldn't use her sink. You need to at least be able to use your sink. So I came and washed her dishes and cleaned out the sink. There's certain basic necessities people need. I felt like back then it was lacking a little bit.
I still enjoy my place, but it's become unlivable.
Diana, look at this. There's just this whole walled off space, and I wonder what's behind here. Let's ask her.
Okay, Rebecca?
We just wanted to ask you a question. What's behind this?
If I let this keep going, I'm not going to be able to start coping with anything eventually. My cat litter's behind that.
Do you mind if we uncover this?
Whoa!
Oh, okay, so that's all cat poop? If we can just clean this up, look how much space she has.
We get rid of this, the smell will be a lot better.
What made you decide when you saw our post to reach out to us?
I came across that post and I was like, this has to be a joke. Who would come clean my house for free? Okay, I'll write them and see what happens and just take the chance.
Oh my laws.
It's kind of the same story, but worse. This kind of freaks me out, but we're just gonna open this up and look inside. Okay, it's actually not as bad, admittedly, as I thought. Oh yeah, but that looks so gross. Okay, never mind, it is bad. But let's just shut that for now. Oh.
Okay, master bedroom.
As we looked around, we had to wonder how it got to this awful state. She lived alone, which means she couldn't blame this disaster on a partner or kids or a roommate. It was all her. But the curious thing was that, according to our best friend James, her home wasn't always like this.
My bags don't get unpacked like you see. It hasn't been cleaned since I got back from my vacation in October last year.
Diana, check this out. There's a cutting board over the sink. I don't know what's underneath.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I know what the problem is here. She has a clogged drain. This is hard water and dirt and soap scum. This is
Look how thick that is.
Oh, gross. All right, this is gonna take a lot of soaking because it is so very thick. Oh, look.
What?
I made a clean spot.
Oh wow.
Look at that. Oh, this is gonna be fun to clean.
That's gonna be so satisfying.
Oh, Janet, look at this.
Oh. Wow. I wonder if she uses this room or if it's just an extra room.
I don't know how you can. You can't even walk into it. But look, so much of this is just like, it's just empty trash, taking up space. Why is this in here? When you are faced with a room like this, it can feel really overwhelming. So what we want to teach you today is a way that you can easily decide what is important to you or what is love, and what you don't need, you don't want. Those things go. Those are dead to us. So what we want to do is we want to figure out what's loved, find a home for it, and then whatever's dead, we're going to move it out and we're going to turn this into a functional space so you can use it again.
Yay. So let's start here.
It's too big, so I can get a smaller one to get rid of.
When we were cleaning out the fridge, I was so surprised to find not one, not 5, but 12 large, open and unfinished bottles of coffee.
You just said not to use it for some reason. I don't know why.
you did?
It's fine for it.
Oh, that Gouda is not so Gouda. Completely liquefied.
These are my actual cat dishes.
What was in there?
Still old cat food from when they were like babies. But not.
You see back there those spills?
Yeah.
I just want you to take your cloth and I just want you to do one wipe and tell me what happens.
Not much.
Had that spill happened 5 minutes ago, how much easier do you think that would be to clean up?
Way easier.
So I want you to remember this mantra. You can wipe it today or scrub it tomorrow.
Oh.
It will make cleaning every spill
Yeah.
so much easier.
Wipe it now, scrub it tomorrow.
She's such a good person. I don't know anyone like Becca. I admire her so much. She's so candid and so honest, and she is so 100% herself and authentic. Like, she's who I aspire to be in that realm of my life, and I just know she has so much love to give and so much potential.
One of our favorite things to clean is the stove, only because we found a way to clean it with virtually no scrubbing.
That's right, it is so satisfying. Check this out. First, you spray the oven with oven cleaner. Then immediately after, you cover it with plastic wrap so it doesn't dry out. And then you let it sit
For about
3-4 hours. And then look at this. First wipe.
wipe.
So you know what I love about her? Like her personality. I can see it bits and pieces throughout her house, but it's all overshadowed by the mess. We gotta like redo that so that we can see her personality coming through.
I can get things together, I can keep it clean, but it's the act of just getting it out. For some reason, I don't know why I can't just get it out. You've overcome so many things and you can't even keep anything clean, take the garbage out.
We really did love getting the trash out, and believe me, there was so much trash.
Yes!
We sat down with Becca to get to know more about her, and we learned about some of her challenges.
I placed a son for adoption in 2008. I didn't have a big career, I couldn't manage. I didn't even have a place to live. Like, no one would take me in, basically. So I didn't really have any options financially and practically. That had a big impact. I just didn't eat a lot, and that's a sign of depression. Started drinking more. I worked at a bar with a boyfriend as a bartender. And then it just got kind of an after work thing too. And it just progressed so badly. I was married. I was at my worst.
Becca had overcome so much already, giving her son up for adoption, her alcohol addiction, wanting to be married and to be a mom, and then more recently, a failed marriage. I think she had been deeply hurt by him leaving
Looks
her.
like you've done some sorting because you pointed to this box and you said this is dead.
Yep.
Okay, so you've already done some. Are these things that you want to donate or things that are going to go in the trash?
Donate preferably.
Okay, so we're gonna have a donate pile, a trash pile, everything that's loved, we will find a home for.
That's dead. I don't want to fall back into where it came from. Also, my whole goal is to progress.
Oh,
Yep, this is all dead.
They're so cute. But
I
yeah,
know.
you want to get rid of this.
Yeah.
You can't see it, but that picture frame in her hand, the thing that Becca said was dead, was her wedding photos. She had no attachment left for them. This was a big sign that she was ready to make some changes in her life. What is this?
So that's dirt biking. To me, dirt biking, like going riding, kind of replaced that destructive behavior of alcohol, literally. After I left treatment, that kind of became, and getting over my divorce, because it made me feel empowered, like I could do it myself. That was a dirt bike protector. That's dead. I take that for camp
But
road
is it
trips.
clean?
Yep.
Oh,
That's not bad at all. We can just easily clean that.
this looks like a cat bed. Is this something that you're using now?
I got cats because in my mind I was like, okay, I'm gonna challenge myself to see if I can even take care of and like love an animal. I'm just so insecure and unsure if I'm showing love right to people or if I'm good enough, I guess.
Duffel bag. Keep that. How about this piano?
That stays.
You don't have a place to play your piano, so you play.
Yeah.
Do you find joy in that?
I do.
We need to find you a spot where you can have your piano up, your music available so that you can play it when you want to.
I love that. And so it became really bad and I put myself in treatment for a month. 5 years ago, I became sober, alcohol free. Oh, this is a tool bag. I really love it and I'm not gonna buy another tool bag, but it was my ex-husband's. When I realized I wasn't doing great at cleaning, I was giving myself even more guilt because my ex-husband was pretty clean and he was very active, like way more than I am. And I think the pressure of it cracked me to the point where I was like, I'm not like that at all. And he's right. And like self-deprecating, self-destructive behavior.
So we interviewed Becca for almost 2 hours, and one thing that stood out to us was that she was really hard on herself. It was painful to hear.
Look, you got everything else in your life in order, but you can't even get your house in order. If you're a girl, you shouldn't be a slob.
She's never gonna get unstuck unless she learns to love herself and gives herself some grace. Definitely other people love her. She just needs to find it for herself.
I was so confused why I left when I'm sober now. And sometimes when you get sober, it's like it exhausts your loved ones just as much as you. That was huge for me. Like that was very hurtful because I had been my worst self for him and now I'm becoming my best self. I think the more emotional part with everything is also I wanted a baby when I came back. I'm 37, I want to have kids with him. It was kind of my time in my mind. That kind of fell away when this all happened. And the fact that I didn't keep my son, that thought in there is like, well, it's good. You couldn't even be a mother anyway. Good thing you did that. And the first 2 years he was gone, it was spotless because I think subconsciously, like I was hoping he would just come back. Maybe something happened there when he didn't and I just gave up.
So even though we vacuumed the carpet, it still wasn't very clean. There was a lot of cat hair and stains. This is why we were so happy to partner with Zero Res. They are the carpet pros.
The first step is to apply ZR water. It's safe for people, pets, and the planet. It doesn't use harsh soaps or chemicals. Remove everything out.
I see these gray and black spots. They're most likely from drinks, foods. Those always come out. After I pre-spray the carpet, help to loosen up everything that's down in there. We're gonna run over it with this. It's gonna brush up those carpet fibers, pull up all the cat hairs that might be down in there, make sure our clean does an extra good job. So after we do all this, that's when we pull out the wand and we extract everything that we lifted to the surface.
Okay. Zero Res features fast dry times, convenient scheduling, background checked and trained technicians, and they don't just clean carpet. They also clean your tile, grout lines, and upholstery too.
The carpets turned out amazing, and we could have never done this by ourselves.
And they smell good too.
We want to thank Zero Res for sponsoring this video. We are really happy that we partnered with them.
Look in the description for a link to get a quote for a location near you.
He was a good guy. Yeah, it wasn't abusive at all, not even verbally. I was the one that was verbally abusive, but he was a good guy. He taught me a lot.
Can we take this down and just introduce the light into this room?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
I'd love to.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, look at that view.
That's so nice. Maybe I could play my piano in here.
Yeah?
There's also a lot of cat hair on here, so we're just gonna strip the whole bed and wash it all in the hottest water possible.
Most people want to become sober because their lives become manageable. They've lost their loved ones threatening them. They don't really do it for themselves. They had us go outside and do like these rocks for some reason. And I had written down on my paper pad 25 reasons. I just had so much hope and felt so disabled by my alcoholism. I had so much I had to look forward to. These are the reasons I'm going to survive. This is my way of I guess like giving back to the world is I can at least be vulnerable and share my experiences, you know, because some people have similar experiences and are looking somewhere for like just that connection, you know. My emotion is excited because I've had brand new starts, and so those brand new starts for me, that's the moment you act.
Oh, Rebecca, before you go upstairs, we just wanted to have a little chat and check in to see how things are going.
We have gotten so much work done. How did that make you feel? Like walking into your home and seeing light come in and seeing your floors and just having things cleared out.
I feel like I could breathe. It feels clean to me. It feels like taking a shower.
Do you feel like we'll be able to get it done?
Yes, I do.
Is there anything particular that you're like excited to see totally clean?
I'm excited to see literally everything.
When we saw the bathroom, you could see that it was not functional at all. It was almost impossible to use. Simple things like brushing your teeth or doing your hair were hard to do, and it really broke our hearts that she was living in this kind of filth.
The sink was clogged and the bathtub was full of hair, and her toilet, we'll get to that in a second, but we had to fix the clogged drain if she had any hope of keeping the sink clean. First we cleaned the stopper, and then we poured baking soda into the drain. Then we washed that down with some white vinegar and followed it with boiling hot water. The reaction helps loosen up the gunk, and once the drain was unclogged, then we could clean the sink, and it was so satisfying.
So satisfying.
Because it went from so very dirty to so very clean, and clean feels so good. We're gonna go to the bathroom. I cannot believe how clean the sink got. I love it, but the toilet is still a mess.
Yeah, I'm super excited because I've let my self-care go. Bathroom isn't usable for me, so I'm really excited to be able to get a hold on that also along.
And you deserve to have a space where you can do that.
Something pretty instead of something you wanna hide.
Yeah,
Okay, well let's head to the bathroom.
thank you.
Keeping a house clean is like staying fit. You can't just exercise once and think that you're in shape. You can't just clean the house once and think that your house is gonna stay clean. You have to do maintenance every single day. One of the most important ones really is to keeping your toilet clean because of sanitation. So, I'm gonna have you clean the toilet right now. I want to have you lift that lid up.
Yeah.
So you want to angle this up and then go all the way around the toilet rim. You get the toilet brush?
Just start scrubbing.
A toilet should be cleaned at least once a week. Don't be afraid, really get in there and scrub.
Oh, sorry.
It is only gonna be this bad this time because when you clean it, after you only cleaned it 7 days earlier, it's easy, just takes a quick second. Do you feel like this is something you can do each week?
Yes.
I really think this is the reset she needed, like a little help, and it just, you know, it was beyond the scope of what I felt like I could help with. So it's like the most amazing thing.
Urine is a
Guys.
Becca, what are you doing to yourself? I'll spare them from this.
really big breeding ground for bacteria. But look how beautifully that cleans up. I mean, be honest, even if you don't like cleaning, there's a little part of you that says that was really satisfying, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You did good.
It was the middle of July and it was really hot. The swamp cooler didn't work that well and we were sweaty and exhausted. But we had a team of 7 people cleaning with us since 8 a.m. So that's around 55 hours total of cleaning.
I really am becoming speechless the more and more I see.
Becca?
Yeah.
You ready to see your bedroom? Come on in.
Holy crap! Oh my gosh. I can see light and space. It just makes me really happy to see all the stuff that was unnecessary gone.
I actually really love this bedroom because it's clear what's loved in this room. And I can see, like, loved. Look at how you've carefully, it's dusted, it's organized. Everything about this room makes me happy now. Now that we've gotten rid of everything that's dead, there's one thing though. You have this kind of front and center in front of your closet so that you can display it, but the problem is it's front and center in front of your closet.
Yeah.
So you can't access your closet very well. What I would like to do, because I know you want to see it from your bed, right? We're just gonna move it over against that wall.
Now our hard work was over and we could look at the result. We called Becca's best friend James to come and
So
see.
we've been here since 8 o'clock in the morning. We've had 7 people, a team of 7 working all day. I'm so proud of Becca. Come on in.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. saw how it was. She was ashamed to have people over. It looks so amazing. I'm so happy. This looks absolutely amazing. It's like,
And you're concerned, like, we're so tired and we've been through so much, and then to get that kind of reaction. Hearing him cry makes me cry because I'm a baby, but also because I'm so proud of Becca for being brave enough to have us over. And I'm so proud of our work and our cleaners' work and the team we have. It's just amazing.
people always say it all the time, your physical space is a reflection of your mental space. Remember you saying you wanted to set up your keyboard and you hadn't. Yes.
Now you can practice
really
whenever you
great.
want to.
You're gonna love this.
Oh my gosh. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I don't use that
Those are
space.
the dolls I gave you.
Yeah.
Becca really needed this. She had been struggling for a minute, and this is exactly the push and the nudge she needed to move on to the next part of her life. She's been through so much in the last few years that I know this is going to take her to that next level and really give her what she needs to really flourish and move on and just accomplish and reach all the goals that she has. This is her launch. Like, this is what she needed. We're all going to come over and spend more time with her, and we're going to surround her with the community she needs in order to keep this up.
Whenever we're cleaning something bad, we get a lot of comments telling us that we're wasting our time because everything's gonna go right back to how it was before. And while that may be true in some cases, we look for people who are ready to make big changes. So we were thrilled when Becca sent us this video a few months later.
Hello, I just wanted to show you how my house is keeping up.
You can hear the confidence in her voice. She sounds so happy.
Oven is perfectly clean still. I cleaned the sink and countertops. I washed the windows again. I did clean this.
For 2 years, she kept her house spotless, hoping her husband would come back, but he never did. She overcame so much, but it didn't work, and I think she just gave up.
Bedroom looks really great. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and
We're so honored she let us come in and that she was willing to be so vulnerable. She's no longer embarrassed by her home, and she invited friends over to watch fireworks for the 4th of July.
Hey.
I'm so glad you love it.